All right, let's chat spring break. Speaking of lifeguards, you know, I'm sure that folks on spring break will probably be running into them.
Yes.
If you're here in Michigan, sorry. It's pretty chilly out there, but there still is a lot going on at the Grand Rapids Public Library.
Yeah, they're going to keep you entertained at the Grand Rapids Public Library. They have a
I'm sorry,
full
museum.
week.
It's the museum.
Oh, museum. Okay.
Yes.
And it says it in the script, and I was just rolling with it. They have a full week of fun activities planned. They asked us, or they joined us on our sister show, Evenings Plus, hosted by Julia Gorman, to talk about what's happening.
We really wanted to do something a little bit more dynamic this spring break than we have the last couple of years. So we came up with this whole, let's do a different theme every day. So that staycation kind of vibe you can translate to like, oh, well, we can, like today, we had the Island Getaway Day.
Yeah, so fun.
So all kinds of fun things. Tomorrow we'll start with our Camp Curious preview. So that's our summer camp program. And we want to give everybody a taste of what that summer camp experience is like. So we'll have tables set up all around the museum, doing different things, you know, science, culture, history. We have a couple of partners coming in that will do a chemistry program. And then we have, the last couple of years, do some food-centric camps.
Ooh.
So we have one of our instructors coming in to talk about pickling and doing some fun little hands-on pickling things where you get to take the food with you.
Oh,
so
fun.
not only get to fun, but you get a little treat along the side
something
of it.
to take home and, you know, continue to talk about.
Exactly.
And how is this working as far as, you know, families showing up? You're staying with your kiddo for these days.
Yep.
What is sort of, you know, pricing, timing, logistical things like that look like?
Yeah, so our weekday hours are 9 to 5, and we'll have activities going on in the museum throughout that entire open time. So we've brought back our big toys, which are always a big hit during this time of year. So that's things like, you know, Operation Game and the big chess pieces. We also, because it's nearing the end of the Nature of Color exhibit, we did this fun little scavenger hunt where we had one of our consignment artists, who's 14, make all of these about this big crayons, like crayon characters.
Oh my goodness.
And the theme is they've had so much fun at the museum, they don't want to go home. So they're hiding throughout the museum.
Oh, that's so fun.
And so there's a little scavenger hunt where prizes, if you do it and you turn it in at the front, you'll get a little treat from the museum. That's been a really big hit.
That's, who doesn't love a scavenger hunt?
Exactly. And then we'll have some just different stations that are open, you know, our business hours, 10 to 5 on the weekend. In addition to that, we have kind of these targeted programming that tied to the themes, and those go from 11 to 3.
Okay.
So there's a variety of different activities. Tomorrow's the camp day. The day after that, we'll have the Grand Rapids Griffin and the Grand Rapids Rise come to the museum, and they're going to be in that 11 to 3 window where they have giveaways. They're bringing a couple of elements that we can, you know, play around with, test people's vertical leap, stuff like that. I won't give too much away.
Yeah, don't give too much away, but that sounds fun.
And then, you know, they're going to give some things out as well. And then we're doing a Lego day where if you've ever been to the museum over the winter holiday where you see the whole big Lego display downtown, they're going to come in and do a special display just for this day, coinciding with a Lego, like a family Lego build competition, and they're going to be the judges.
Always love a little friendly competition.
Exactly,
yeah.
And so those kind of targeted things are between 11 to 3.
That's kind of the hot spot
The
in the
hot
middle
spot,
of the day.
yep, in the middle of the day. The nice thing is it's free with admission. So that means for Kent County, it's discounted for adults, and kids 17 and under get in for free, plus free parking.
That is always
free parking
key,
part.
especially
so
downtown.
if you're coming downtown on a spring break day, you know, then come to the museum. If you're Kent County, you can park for free. And then we kind of wrap it up at the end of the week with a underwater adventure day, where we will have a great partner who does underwater remote operated vehicles. So he brings in a tank of water. Kids get to make, I say kids and adults.
Because we know adults are getting in on the fun.
They're like, no, it's my turn. Where they get to make a submersible with a motor on it and everything, and test out their driving skills and piloting skills in a tank of water. And then we're bringing in a real live mermaid for a photo opportunity and some autographs.
That sounds like a blast. And that's Sunday?
And that's Friday.
Friday,
Yep.
okay.
And then the end of the Nature of Color exhibit is the 13th. So that last weekend, Saturday, Sunday, will really be focused on that particular exhibit. So we'll have everything color-centric on Saturday. And then a program I'm really happy that we're doing and proud of is Sensory Sundays. It happens all year long, the second Sunday of each month. When we looked at the calendar, we're like, well, that's the end of spring break. Should we do it? And we're like, we absolutely should do it. This is a way then for people that have sensory processing issues. If they're looking for maybe a more quiet space, but still a great spring break experience, then that Sunday, the 13th, is the day for you. And so we'll still have a lot of the activities out. But what that really does is we kind of try to make a neutral level experience with the museum. So things that are too dark or too quiet, we'll raise up. Things that are too bright or too loud will lower. So people coming in, we have quiet rooms during that day, signage that leads to our website that talks about our social stories, our universal design initiatives. So that's a great way to end our spring break. It's a little bit of everything for anyone who's coming into town or is in town.
See, lots of stuff to do there at GRPM. I mean, yeah, they just opened that new exhibit. I was there to look at Play Ball, which is the 1,200 different autographed baseballs. It's a collection from the Tigers. Yeah, just things like that. They have a bunch of stuff going on. And when we shot that story, it was the beginning of their public museum spring break season. You're talking like kids all the way up, north of Ludington, all the way south from there, just coming
together and
watch and see what's going on at the museum.
Very cool. It's such a little, not hidden. Obviously, we know it's there. We know it's in downtown Grand Rapids, but I think it's easily forgotten about.
Sure.
And what a fun activity, especially since the weather just isn't all that nice to get out and about. Like, that's the perfect thing to go do for a day.
And honestly, going to see Al Kaline's Gold Glove there at GRPM's Play Ball exhibit, awesome. So I would definitely recommend trying to get out there to the GRPM. And like you heard there, they've got a lot of stuff going on, and their museum's website is where you can find all of the things that they've got going on.